DJ Star.
I take you out like a dinner date.
To the Cal Podcast, man, and we got something different. It actually was an idea by my man DJ Polar, but he said, man, y'all should have a sports topic.
Yeah,
Cal Podcast, and I'm like, I don't think fucking Quita gonna go for that, but I said, you know what? We can do a game picking where we tell them who we pick for the week.
Yeah,
and we can rock out like that. So we're gonna welcome back to the Cal Podcast, DJ Polar Bear.
What up?
All right, so this how we're gonna do it, Polar or Zoe, or whatever you want to do it. So I'm gonna keep score of the picks, and we're gonna come back and revisit it next week. And we're gonna see who did good. And just like the podcast, we're gonna bring people on to see how their picks go. But this is the Cal Podcast Sports section, and we're gonna rock out with that. Now, I'm right. You ain't gonna hear it, but when I do get done the video, I'm gonna have the sports music in the background. I don't know what I should go with. Should I go with NFL Sunday or just get like a regular beat?
man, you know we Grand fan. We gotta rock out with the Grand fan. You know what I'm saying? Talk outside the neck or something. You know.
All right, I'm gonna get outside the neck. Let me write that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get neck in the background. All right. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna start off with SWAC games. So first game up, Alabama A&M versus Bethune. Who you like?
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough one. BCU, you know, they showed that they ready for the season. I gotta get an edge to Alabama A&M, man.
I'm gonna pick Bethune because them boys really think they really were SWAC championship, won the SWAC championship. So I'm gonna pick Bethune. All right, next we got Mississippi Valley versus Stephen F. Austin.
Man, that's a no-brainer. Sorry, Valley, but it's Stephen F. Austin.
Stephen F. Austin, me too. All right, we got University of Arkansas Pine Bluff versus Central Arkansas.
Central Arkansas.
I'm gonna go with UAPB.
With the upset? Okay.
Is Central Arkansas that good?
They all right. You know, UAPB only had one game so far, so you know he still got some rust to knock off.
Okay. All right, so let me write that down. All right, FAMU versus South Florida. I think we both going with South Florida.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right.
That's another game. Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's another one I know we're probably going to go with. Prairie View versus Houston Baptist.
Man, I actually got PV with the upset.
Okay, you can tell I was going to go with PV because I don't know much about Houston Baptist, and I didn't even know they had a football program.
Yeah, they're another FCS school, man. They just, I don't think they got the firepower to bang with PV. Okay. From the little clips I saw, man, they defense is real suspect.
All right, let's get into the heavy hitters. We got McNeese State versus Southern.
I see McNeese with the upset at home at Southern.
We're going with Southern. Just for this game. All right, now we don't know if this game is actually going to happen because right now they ain't got no training staff, but if they do got a training staff and they just so happen to get the treatment, Alcorn State versus South Alabama.
South Alabama,
that's both. We both with that one.
Hey, I seen some highlights from them, man. That's some bad boys.
All right. Grambling versus Houston.
You know we Grand fan all day.
Yes, we are.
We gotta keep it real. U of H, man, they it's a money game. That's all I can say.
On paper, we're going with Houston, but in our hearts.
Yes, sir. Always Grand fan, but we gotta keep it real.
All right. The big game to me is probably gonna be the biggest game in the SWAC to me. Jackson State versus ULM.
ULM. Watch, they gonna cheat their way to the win.
I'm going with Jackson State. I got faith in prime time.
I got faith in them too, but you know ULM is a little bit different from SWAC schools, man. They want their first win. Of course, they won against a black school, so I think they're gonna pay a little bit extra to the refs and get their dub today.
All right, so let's just do a recap in the SWAC. Alabama A&M versus Bethune. Polar Bear got A&M. I got Bethune. UAPB versus Central Arkansas. Polar Bear got Arkansas. I got UAPB. McNeese State versus Southern. Polar Bear got McNeese. I got Southern. ULM versus Jackson State. Polar Bear got ULM. I got Jackson State. We both picked Prairie View. Stephen F. Austin, University of South Florida, and Houston versus Greenwood. So we're just picking on paper, not with our heart.
Not with our heart on that. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the NFL. Let's see what. Let's see how our picks gonna look at in this one. So, all right, dealing with the first game up, which is tomorrow, which is the Giants versus the Redskins.
Man, I want that game to end in a tie because they in my division. But I got the football team. I'm going with Washington.
I'm going with Washington too. That's both of us. Yeah. All right, Raiders versus Steelers.
Oh, man, I'm going with that black and gold. Let me go with the Steelers.
That's both of us. That's both of them going with the Steelers. Niners versus Eagles.
Our boy Pat gonna like me for this one. I'm going with the 49ers, man.
I'm going with that too. I don't think the Eagles, well, just being week one, I don't think they defense ready what the 49ers going to do.
Yeah.
All right, Texans versus Browns.
Man, the Texans are hot. Browns are hot. My gut is saying the Browns.
My gut is too. All right, so we all picking. I got Browns. You got Browns. All right, Broncos versus the Jaguars. I think it's obvious who I'm picking, and I will be at the game.
Hey, and I'm gonna roll with you. I got the Jaguars.
All right, we got both.
I just think some of that home atmosphere gonna help them out on this first game.
Yeah, and since it's my team, we're gonna go in depth with them. Okay, so from the first game with the Texans, they didn't get a ball to James Robinson. Like they was really trying to make Trevor Lawrence like the next Peyton Manning. We got to get a ball to James Robinson. That's our best player, not Trevor Lawrence. We got to get a ball to James Robinson. We get him going, we win this game easy, and we beat the Texans from last week. So that's that. All right. All right, so everybody gonna be watching us. Saints versus the Panthers. I'm picking the Panthers because I am the #1 Saints hater.
Man, you know, my family get on me about being from Louisiana, but being a Cowboys fan. But I'm rolling with the Saints for this game.
Yes, you are, because I would never pick the Saints.
It's hard, but yeah.
All right, Bills versus Dolphins.
Man, no brainer. The Bills, they offense is firefighter, man. They explosive.
I'm picking the Bills too. Bengals versus the Bears.
Hopefully Chicago do right and put Fields on the field, man. So I got the Bears.
I'm picking the Bengals because I don't think Justin Fields gonna start.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna start right now, but man, he should get in the game and finish it out strong for him.
All right, Patriots versus Jets.
Oh shit, Jets is. I'm sorry, they ain't no good this year. We'll go with Patriots.
Both on the Patriots. Yeah. Rams versus Colts.
Rock with the Rams.
And we both picking there. All right, Atlanta Falconeers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You said the Falconeers.
I did. I don't know. I was just talking fast. Falconeers. I saw Falconeers, Buccaneers.
Man, they ain't nowhere near. They shouldn't be the Falcons right now, man. The Buccaneers, man, they tough with Brady. Right now. So I'm going with Buck.
All right, I'm going with Tampa Bay too. All right, Vikings versus the Cardinals.
I actually got Arizona at home.
I'm with you too. They look good. Lions versus the Packers.
Lions ain't no good. Packers bounce back. Give me that discount double check.
I'm with you. All right, and this is a Sunday night game. Chiefs versus Ravens.
Oh, now I'm going with the Chiefs. Straight up. Mahomes is a beast, man. I gotta go with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Ravens.
You going with the Ravens?
Yeah, I just
Wait,
think
the Ravens too.
I think what happened when would they play Monday night against the Raiders was just a Raiders. They just won.
Yeah. I can see. Yeah.
All right, on to your team, the Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Chargers.
Man, I'm rocking with the boys. Straight up, man. We lost by 2 points to Brady. Our kicker cost us 7 points. We lost to the defending champions by 2 points, y'all. Going with the boys.
I'm going with you too. All right, so let's recap. We both picked Cowboys, Packers, Cardinals, Patriots, Bills. Who did the Texans play? Who did the Texans play?
Cleveland, the Browns.
We picked the Browns. We both picked the Browns. We both picked Tampa Bay. We both picked the Rams. We both picked the Jaguars. We both picked the Steelers, and we both picked Washington. Where we didn't agree, I like the Bengals. You like the Bears. You like the Chiefs. I like the Ravens. You like the Saints. I like the Panthers. And I think that was the only games we went against.
Yeah.
All right. So next week, come back, see how we do, see who got the best record, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. And if anybody out there would like to join on the Cal Podcast football team picks, we doing the SWAC in the NFL, nothing else. Maybe down the line, we might go SEC, but right now we're sticking with the SWAC in the NFL. So,
yes, sir.
DJ Polar Bear, you got any words before we get done?
Man, tune in, click that like button, hit that subscribe, man. You know, if you're not a sports fan, we got other stuff coming to you, so check us out. HSNT, long live DJ Star, baby.
And without that being said, hey, if y'all want to get at us, DM us, or go to the YouTube, let us know. We'll get you on. That being said, that's DJ Polar Bear. I'm that boy Florida. Y'all have a good night.
Headline Starlight.
Bitch, I'm a man. Dumb
DJ
post act grand.
Star.
Got it from the dirt like sand. Word around town. Dog getting cash on